Looking for love and dating apps and DMs. Looking for love and nothing is sticking. Seeing red flags, getting catfished. What's up? Gotta do now that I found two gals and that'll help me. I just can't wait to get adjacent to you. Looking for love.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Single Ready to Mingle, Adjacent style. We are still looking for some singles. We have some in the works, but we have some other things that we want to talk to our singles about. Some things that have been coming up recently when we have been talking to singles. One, if you haven't listened to Ella's podcast where we interviewed her, get on board. And she talks about dating herself, which I loved. Taking yourself on a date. And so she said she likes to go to different, takes her dog, Remy, on a walk, and they go to look at some of the art museums on, I think she said 2nd or 5th. And then she likes to go to her favorite restaurants. If she's dressed up, she goes to her favorite sushi restaurants. But she'll go and take an activity to a restaurant and sit there and take her time at the restaurant. And she'll either take an adult coloring book or she'll journal or do different things like that. I think dating yourself is such a fun, great idea.
I think so too. And I think it should be a movement. I challenge everybody, married or not married, single and ready to mingle, or just single and not wanting to mingle, take yourself on a date. I love this idea. I love it.
Sit with yourself for a while.
I want it to be a movement. I want everybody to take themselves on a date. I think it's so interesting. Go back and listen to Ella's. She is a single gal and she is ready to mingle. But she's so young. We were like, I couldn't ask her half of the questions that we typically ask.
Well, we have a different group of questions for people like that, because I think we've interviewed a couple of people that we were like, we're not going to ask those questions.
Yeah. And so, and I'm sure Ella would come back on and do Single Ready to Mingle with us anytime, but she's single. Go back and listen to her episode. We dropped it on Tuesday this week. And she was just, she's a Virgo. That doesn't obsess about her calendar. She's cute as could be, up for it, eager to hang out. But I love that she dates herself. Date yourself. If you're not dating somebody, date yourself.
Yeah, I think that you might find that it opens you up to new things, new interests, and then you get to kind of know yourself a little better.
Well, being very intentional on like, okay, I'm going to take myself on a date this week. What do I want that to look like? I'm going to get dressed. I'm in a shower. I'm going to get ready to go on a date with myself. That energy alone is going to be so attractive.
And you can or cannot turn on your light. If you want to just have that time by yourself, take that time by yourself. But if you're also you can turn your light on a little and see what it attracts, and if you're ready for it. Shelly, if you were going to go on a date by yourself, how long would your date be?
4 years.
How would you prep for it? How would you prep for it? How long would it be? Where would you go? What would you do?
Yeah, I do feel like I date myself a lot. I'm very much I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and have a very accepting, supportive partner. And I think he does the same for himself, which I love and celebrate. I can do anything. I can turn anything into something. I have no problem being by myself. I have no problem going to dinner by myself, going to a movie by myself, doing all of the things. I love an urban walk. I love the term that we're all like, I would have never called it an urban walk, but I love to get downtown and just diddle and just stop in. Oh, there's a new store. Okay, I'm gonna walk through there. Oh, there's a new restaurant. I'm gonna go have, a drink in there. I love that experience. And
Yes.
especially in our beautiful town, Austin is so beautiful, and there's so many areas that I haven't experienced. So, I like to try different places. I mean, I'm up for it. I love it. I am down for it. Recently we went up to Waco, and I was shocked by how cute that little town was.
Except their traffic needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on?
I-35
Stop ripping up I-35 and rebuilding it over and over again. You're driving us all crazy.
We're gonna have to deep dive I-35 one time. But yeah, I think I'm down for any small town. I would love to happen on a little street festival or anything like that. Like I love all those experiences. So yeah.
Okay, well, the next time we talk, I want you to go on a date by yourself. I'm going to go on a date by myself. And then we're going to report back to you what we did, how we prepped for it, where we went. You tell us where you go on your dates by yourself. I'm with you, Shelly. I love an urban walk, but I think this time I might be a little more intentional with taking some activities with myself and going to a really nice restaurant by myself, probably put a cute outfit together, kind of curate some kind of mood for what I want to feel. And then just sit there, listen to a book or some music, and just be in the zone and just enjoy that. I love to just walk down Congress or any of those places and just kind of feel the energy around. But I'm with you. I like to go and do urban walks and explore. And then something drives me, I just kind of go, okay, like a magnet,
Yeah, agreed. We used to have that rock game where we'd flip the rock to see where we were going to go next. And
we did it with the Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah. And I love those experiences. I love like jumping on the train and getting off. I'm going to get off on the third exit. I don't know what that is. I'm going to walk around there. I'm going to explore.
Yeah.
It's kind of like being a tourist in your own town.
Yeah.
I want to challenge everybody to date yourself. Go on a date with yourself and please share it with us. Please come on and talk about dating yourself. I do think when you date yourself, you're putting out a whole different energy.
Right. A whole different energy.
Yeah.
And I think we married so young. And so we are exploring these things now later. And I think the reverse is happening. People are marrying or getting in their relationships later. And so Ella is so beyond her years in that she's like, I'm going to date myself right now and I'm going to just go and do what I'm open. And I love that she just also will like show up and do things and put herself in new experiences and see where it takes her. So I am down for that. So I also heard recently from someone that they are not emotionally ready for a relationship. And so I used Chat GPT to ask them, how do you get emotionally ready for a new relationship? And it gave some really good advice. So Shelly named her Chat Scout because that's a great name for Chat GPT. And I thought it was weird, but I was like, okay, I'll set into the trend. And I'm going to name mine Seymour because Scout is like, he or she is scouting information. And mine is Seymour because they can see more things than I can. So
Jody, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Yay.
Weird things I do for the podcast.
Hey, well, did you tell your Chat GPT that you've named them see more. Let them know. It changes the dynamic.
Well, okay. I didn't know I have to tell them.
Hi, Seymour. Hi, Seymour. We're thanks for your support.
So unnamed Chat GPT, but the next one we'll see how it goes. So these are some things that they said that I was like, oh, this makes so much sense. So it says, the first thing you want to do when you're getting emotionally ready for a new relationship is reflect on your past, understand what went wrong, and let go of the emotional baggage, the resentment, the sadness, the anger, whatever you're carrying. Let go. Boy, do I need that.
The burn barrel. Go. Burn it out.
Then I feel like Ella's doing this with her dating herself. Build your self-worth, know you deserve love, and enjoy being single. Like, get into that for a little while. See how it feels. Share your life with someone. Not depend on them for your happiness, but enjoy being single. Set healthy boundaries. Practice saying no. Know your needs. Know your wants. Communicate clearly. Express yourself honestly. Listen actively. Heal and grow. And it says, take time between relationships. Rushing from one to another can lead to repeated patterns. And then seek support if needed. I love this way of getting yourself emotionally ready for your next relationship. We all have been in bad relationships. And there's times when we jump into the next relationship. What do they say? Getting over someone is getting under someone. But you can get into those patterns where you're not setting boundaries. You don't know your self-worth. You're accepting the minimal and the things that are not the best for you. What did you think of that, Chat GPT?
I love it. And dating yourself, going back to dating yourself, I love it so much. I wonder if there's something, if you can't date yourself, you're not ready to date somebody else. Like, if you can't go out on a date with yourself and enjoy the time and the space and the experience by yourself, then you're probably not ready to be in a relationship. And examine that. Take the time to examine that. I think but I hope Heather McDonald and all of these people that seem to start talking about the same thing we talk about the next week.
I don't know if she does. We probably talk about what she's saying.
But all those hopefully Drew Barrymore. Let's challenge the world to go out on a date with themselves. I love it. I love Ella. Bravo, Ella, for terming it. Give credit where credit is due.
And she was so young and so beyond her years that she knew that was something she had to do. So
I love it. I also
want to make a little challenge as well. If someone says to you, "Hey, I have this great guy or girl or whatever that I really think that you guys would hit it off," even if you're not all the way emotionally ready for a relationship like that, why not just go and see where it takes you, as even if it becomes just a really great friendship? You don't have to shut it off immediately. You could say, okay, well, yeah, I'll go out and hang out and see how it goes. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I think when people aren't emotionally ready and they recognize they're not emotionally ready, yes, don't say you're going to do something and then do it half-ass. Don't waste your time and energy. Don't waste their time and energy if you're not going to give it your full energy. And so if you're coming up with excuses not to do something, lean in on that and go back to dating yourself. Date yourself,
Okay, I can see that, but I also think you never know what's going to happen. Also, I think people that have a very strict physical limit, where they're only will date this type or this look, I would say you need to open yourself up to trying different things. We used to have a friend that she had a whole list of different types of people that she wanted to date.
Yes.
And it opened her up to so many different adventures.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that she slept with everybody on that list. Maybe, maybe not. But what I'm saying is she,
yes.
like what I liked about it though, it was like, I'm going to date different ethnicities, different heights, different athletic abilities, different people with different educational backgrounds, people with a boat, without a boat.
Yeah. People
I
that love me
like
talk.
that.
I do too. I love it.
If I was going into the dating pool right now, I would make a list of all the different types of people that I wanted to date, and I would just give it a go. Why not? You might find that, like, and who she ended up with is not anyone that I thought she was going to end up with. Like, and she's living happily ever after her life with
in North Carolina
and loving it, and I'm so happy for her. But I just like, I would never have thought like that would have opened her up to all these unique opportunities and experiences. I mean, she dated all different types of people, and who would have thought it? Like, I'm like, good for you. You were not like, I get a little annoyed. And it wasn't settling. She didn't settle. That's not what I'm saying. I like that it took her down so many different roads, and she was like, not for me. Maybe I'll extend play, whatever. But I think it would be very offensive when, so women are very like, I want someone who's 6'3", who, the 666 thing, right? Or whatever. And then they close themselves off to all these other opportunities. And I'm just like, hey, but if you would open yourself up to different types of people, you might find that you actually are attracted to somebody who's shorter, or someone who is like works construction, or a police officer, or maybe a doctor, or maybe a lawyer, or maybe a businessman, or maybe someone who is into gardening and into the earth. Like, you never know if you don't try it. And I think it would be equally offensive if there were men that were like, I only want to date models. And there are men like that, and people get offended by it. So why is it okay? It's kind of double standard when women do the same thing with the height thing. I'm just like, okay. I don't know. I just am like, okay.
Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself.
If you're emotionally ready for it.
If you're emotionally ready. I have to do a shout out. Our friend Lewis, who's been on Single Ready to Mingle, and we need to get him back on. And he is using his interview how we intended. He is sharing his interview with potential dates.
Yeah,
he's like, hey, listen to my interview, and the women are loving it. They're loving it, and that was our intention. Is that, like, I know Joey Barrett shares it with everybody.
It's like, market yourself a lot.
Market yourself,
like, and you're gonna get an idea of who I am, and then, I think you're right. It's like, it gives people a broader look at you, because instead of just doing like the binge and all that could be, a springboard. I've heard people find dates and marry and all of that and get a connection off of those. But this is another way to do it. If you do it right, people be like, oh, I'm not into that, but you might find that it's a great way to step over that boundary, those uncomfortable conversations, or it might open it up to new fun conversations.
Agreed. And he's going out on a date that a woman that loved his his interview.
I thought his interview was great.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's a great single guy, you guys.
Yeah.
We've had some great interviews. We love them very much. So for the month of October, we challenge everybody to go on a date with themselves, and please tell us about it. We want to.
And then we'll interview you about your date because you may go somewhere that we want to go.
Exactly. And if you, yeah. And so we want to hear all about that for sure. You guys, I have to do a shout out ACL this weekend. Hope to see you out there. We'll be at Matt's at noon on Friday prepping. So come by and say hi to Jody and I. We'll both be there. And we would love to see you guys. And you guys, we have a sponsor. We have Cozy Earth has come on board to sponsor Ajdacent. And because you are our listeners, they are offering you 41% off of their items. Yeah. And so they have sheets, they have bamboo sheets, they have pajamas, and so much more. Comfy, cozy clothes, perfect for the winter, great Christmas ideas. So check out Cozy Earth, see what you guys think. Check out our notes. It will have a direct link, and the promo code is ShodyMedia. And so, check it out. Let us know what you think. And please consider that for your holiday shopping. Cozy Earth, it supports the podcast, keeps Jody out of the classroom. It keeps me off the pole. And so,
thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Keeps me from playing the harmonica on the podcast.
Whatever. We love it.
That is something I'm definitely packing for ACL. So
oh my God. They're gonna be like, lady with the harmonica.
We didn't come to hear you. Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Like somebody's gonna get banned from ACL.
Oh my gosh. So go date yourself, you guys, and tell us about your dates. We want to hear all about them, and celebrate yourself, and don't do anything like I went to the grocery store.
People love the grocery store.
I know. John loves the grocery store.
Brandon, he loves the grocery store.
Oh my gosh. Don't get me started. We love you, Brandon, but two people going to the grocery store, it does not make any sense to me at all.
Some people like to do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love you guys. Please keep listening. Go on to Cozy Earth. Use all the promotion information and get your 41% off. And let's get emotionally ready to date and date yourself. Let's see how it goes.
Hey, and if you know a single, give me a shout out. We would love to interview them. We love interviewing singles. Y'all, Jody loves interviewing singles. She gets very giddy about it. And so
I just wanted to find their person.
Yeah. We love love so much. Yes. And so anyway, Texas.
Yeehaw.